Yes, people, welcome back to Arrival's Agenda Show. You already know, man, this is probably one of the shows where everyone's late, to be fair. But we're here. Look, international break is on the brink of being over. You can say after today, you should see other channels start talking about the weekend. You can check out our sponsors in the right-hand corner. You can see it flicking through, so have a little check through. And there's an amazing organization as well if you want to get involved. If you want to see anything in the description, you've got our channels, all the links, everything you need is in the description. So if you want to check that out, amazing. Starting today, we're going to be uploading on Spotify. We've already got one episode up from last week, and we got a Discord. So there's a link in there. If anyone wants to join the Discord, it's your opportunity to do so. But like the video, Odegaard is out for 6 weeks.
Oh, shit.
Which is not that bad.
He was already injured before the international break.
Yeah. It's not that bad considering because I think he was holding his knee or something beforehand. They were talking about MCLs and stuff like that, but I don't think that's the case, unless someone can correct me. Gyokeres,
MCL.
Is it still an MCL? Yeah.
I mean, the good thing is there, though, they've got squad depth now, so the Odegaard thing won't impact them as much. Eze in the 10, I guess.
Gyokeres is in an 8-game drought in all comps, which is a 008 for some, if you want to call it that. But we'll break that down. Chelsea, no plans for January, which is quite surprising, but I think Chelsea are, but I don't know if I want to take Chelsea for being liars. Semenyo has a release clause come out today, allegedly, that he does have one, but we don't know when it's active. But if people don't know, right? People don't know. Sweden are not going to the World Cup.
Is it? It's not. I don't think it's like. I don't think it's 100%.
No, they're out.
Though.
No, it's confirmed. They're out.
Can I just say?
No, they can get through the wild card because they.
Oh, lucky them.
Don't that mean rest? Love.
Okay.
I rest.
Hey, you see that one? None of them know your strikers getting rest in that. You know when your strikers come back burnt out and shit. Starting this.
I want no injuries. No injuries.
Monts. Isak left Newcastle to go to a club that want him to miss out on a World Cup. That's nasty.
No. The club don't want him to miss out on the World Cup. I don't want him to miss out on the World Cup. But do you know what?
You don't deserve him, Monts. You don't deserve him.
No. Now that he's missing out on the World Cup, do you know what I did? I just tried to search for the positives because players. Listen, the bigger picture, guys, that players are playing too many games.
Yeah,
no shit,
too many games.
You're right. To be fair.
You know what I'm saying?
No shit.
People already being asked to Gengen press every game. You know what I'm saying? So playing every game, players are getting burnt out. Didn't Odegaard just go out down with another injury?
Bro, another one.
This brother's never been injury prone in his life.
Like, can I just say, just one thing Isak and Gyokeres both could have done.
Score
to kind of help get rest and help have to play less games. Is like, I don't know, say bag a hat trick and get sent home after the first game because your team's already qualified. I don't know.
How about this?
Hey, Monts.
How about this, Hooks? Maybe if Haaland got some rest last season, we would have said a better Man City. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Monts probably because the two seasons before caught up with him. You know, the 2 seasons where we did win the league and you didn't.
This is my point. So maybe if you rested, would have been you would have got 5. Would have gone 5.
But I understand why a player would want to put their country first.
Because best out of a bad bunch, right? Best out of a bad bunch, right? You know what I'm saying? You could have gone 5.
Monts, would a player not rather play in a World Cup? No.
Hey, whatever he wants ain't my business. That's not my business, bro. He's not my bedroom. I don't call him every day.
I Monts. You support Sweden? You support Sweden?
What? I like Sweden. But
at this point,
but you know, don't mind it.
Monts, I was going to say to you though, because I've been telling you all week that you don't need to worry about. You know, we were in a similar position to you this time last month, where we'd come off the back of 2 league losses. Our next game after the international break was these lot. Yeah. And now you don't need to worry. The difference is my players went away and got confidence.
Oh, they got confidence.
That old chestnut.
Haaland scored 5, didn't it? 5. I think Haaland scored 5 and 2 or something last international break. He got confidence. I don't know where your players' confidence is coming from. Sorry, Hooks. Hooks, to be clear, this is to Monts. Hooks, this is to Monts. So I don't know. But I thought Wirtz and Isak could have used this international to get their confidence.
I mean, Wirtz scored a free kick for Germany, done quite well in the last international break and came back with really get much better. So I'm not gonna like this whole confidence thing.
Like-
But some.
Oh, okay. You just want him to back.
Listen again. If your striker needs confidence, that's cool. I just
He
think
doesn't.
that's quality right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I'd like to think confidence would help, but the free kick worked, scored, came back there and get no G. You know what I'm saying? It really worked for us. I'm just saying.
Well, he ain't got none this tournament.
All I'm saying is Kosovo.
Kosovo is mad. And,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, but it's not just Kosovo. Last international break, it was Q8 as well. Sweden are stinking.
Yeah, they beat them twice, didn't it? Wait,
it's not
it's twice
Charlton.
they beat them now.
No, Q8 and Kosovo, different places.
No.
I also
Kosovo beat them twice.
Kosovo beat them twice. I think they failed to beat Q8 as well. Bro, they're having a stinker.
Yeah. Can we start chanting Sweden then? Like, what was that? You're shit, but your birds are fit. You're shit. You know what I mean? Because Sweden's, yeah.
Did
Bro,
anyone even
they
watch the
ain't going,
games?
are they?
No, I
Did
didn't
anyone
watch
watch the
it.
games,
I
though?
didn't.
See, I watched every single
But
game.
all I know, yeah, is I know you shouldn't look at like sofa score ratings and everything because I don't believe that you can rate someone's game overall because if you score a goal and you had a shit game, automatically you're on like an 8.5 or something. But one thing I did see is Gyokeres on a dirty red yet again, like 5.8. Do you know what I mean? On a dirty red, it was nasty. You know what? It was as red as your shirt.
That's
The bunch of yellows. The only one that looked,
he's on brand.
It's
He's on brand.
yeah, he drew
Don't
0-0
mind.
with Switzerland or something like that.
Who's Sesko play for?
Oh, what was his
Slovenia.
What did
I don't know, bro. I didn't even checked it.
Oh,
Why
didn't you check? Why didn't you check? You cost more than Gyokeres. Why didn't you check?
I'll have a little check now.
Oh yeah, look, no, it's too late now. Moment's gone. Moment's gone. I'm checking
No,
now.
no,
You don't care now.
Slovenia. One's playing for Sweden, one's playing for Slovenia. One's playing against Switzerland, the other one's against Kosovo.
Like,
We'll see. We'll see.
Are we checking now? Wait, hold on.
I'm checking now.
Sweden's captain ain't there.
Or 6.9.
Sweden's captain ain't there.
Oh, okay.
I understand
Yeah.
why they're struggling, innit?
So he must have a decent. He got 6.9.
Is
Yeah,
that their captain? Is it Captain Cooley?
yeah, the average. He must have had like a okay, decent, good game, I suppose. But the thing is, if you don't score as a striker, really and truly, you probably had a stinker, haven't you? Unless you're like Bobby Firmino, unless you're like Bobby, Firmino or something like that. Because
I don't know, because I got told last season, if you're a winger and you don't get goals or assists, yeah, then you're being judged. Well, if that's on a winger, then on a forward, you should certainly be judged if you're not getting goals or assists.
Who in their right mind? That's what Pooh Brain told you that.
Many people on this panel, bro, are like us.
what's that?
Talking about wingers and
What,
saying
that-
if you
as
don't
a
get
winger,
GA
if
as
you
a
don't
winger,
get-
then what you're doing? You're not
You can understand why that irks me. That one irks me a little bit.
That's Jay.
You understand why that one irks me a little bit.
Monts, I will put you as an exception. You are a
one
clear,
hurts me.
you are an aesthetic merchant, big time. So I understand why that would be.
Respect GA though, but I respect bro. Salah, I still put Salah on a mad pedestal, bro. You know what I'm saying? I respect GA, but like, I just think people pick and choose when they want the GA when it's important and when it's not.
You know what?
Yeah, I agree.
We
I
all do.
agree.
Oh, it's what we do when we're being YouTubers. Months.
But really and truly, yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah,
It's our job as YouTubers to do that.
Really, that come from Jay, by the way. That's a whole Jay thing. If a winger doesn't get,
Jay's a proper GA.
yeah. He's a proper GA merchant.
Oh,
But the
tell
way-
him that, and he'll
you know
go
what?
mad.
Yeah, the way I kind of view it, yeah. Now
loves
is
Bruno.
if your team is set up to have inverted wingers or inverted forwards, then you should judge them probably more and are they getting the goals and assists. If you got a proper number 9 like a Haaland, Gyokeres, or whatever, then you should probably judge them on that because that's what they're known for. You know
I
what I
think
mean?
it depends on the system.
But I feel like if you've got out and out wingers, right, that are not really gonna be getting your goals and you're the one to set up, maybe like Madueke, for instance, he's a great example right now as it stands. He's an out and out winger, but if you look at his performances, I think they've been above average, if not good, right?
So
So
before
you
he got
can't
injured.
knock him for that. And is he causing situations and blah 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 blah. You know what? YouTube's got to the point where I think it's got a little bit too shameless.
Nah, he was last at Chelsea for
And
doing
Cass,
that.
Yeah, no, but he was doing dumb decisions, like that.
His decision
Real
making
dumb
was-
decisions.
His decision making has also been up and down for Arsenal.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is,
hear it,
I'm
but
not
he
saying
looks
Madueke's been stinking.
horrifying.
But at the same time, he does need to register some form of contribution to the team, similar to like Semenyo when he looked. Even though Semenyo for me is better on like probably technically better.
He's not a GA guy, isn't it?
No,
You know what I mean?
and it depends what you require.
I'm not a Savinho fan.
Like, get me wrong,
at
like Semenyo
all.
scored 1 goal last season.
I'm
didn't
not a
actually know that.
Semenyo
I thought
fan,
that
but
was-
you won't catch me defending him. To
How
be
many
honest
assists
as
did he
well.
get?
You got like 8. I think you got 8 assists on one goal.
That's
So it
not
wasn't like a
too
bad
bad, but it's
season.
not great.
It wasn't a
But for the
bad
first
season. I
season,
wouldn't
and
say
he's
it
at
was a bad
20,
season,
and he's 20 years of age.
He's
Yeah,
21. Is he
exactly.
still 20?
But
Either way, for me, I'm not having
Probably 21
Semenyo. I
or
can't
something
lie.
like that, but-
I Cass, do
Go on.
you know what I really like about Arsenal? And I've always really liked about Arsenal.
Go on, go for it.
We spread the goals around. We don't rely on any singular entity to get us goals. So all of this stuff about Gyokeres isn't scoring 100 goals in 10 games, it don't bother me because do you know what? He'll end the season with a lot of goals. So yeah, everyone can hold that.
Oh, that mystic hooks ball again. I love it.
Well,
Yeah, man.
obviously, Odegaard being out is one thing because I thought Monts. This is things that probably don't get mentioned. But Monts mentioned.
in the league. Hooks. Have you scored the most? Or City scored the most? Who's scored the
think
most?
City are beating us by 1 goal.
I was gonna say Monts. You mentioned it to be fair, but Odegaard looked like he was kind of the player to help Gyokeres more out in his game because he needs runners, right? And
Well,
obviously,
Odegaard's the guy, man. Okay,
we obviously won't get to see
they
that.
won't, they can't fool me otherwise, innit?
Yeah.
I won't let
But
them.
Gyokeres not going in. Obviously, I've seen online, obviously on Twitter and all that. Not just online, but even in the chats and stuff like things with Havertz. And I've kind of said I think Havertz kind of elevates the game
Yes,
because even if
I
Gyokeres is not
have
getting,
seen some Arsenal stuff on Twitter about should Havertz when he comes back.
Well, I read it
I've seen
yesterday.
some conversations about
But
that. I don't
so-
know what you lot
Shouldn't
think.
be
about
shooting.
it.
Once yesterday, I think it was yesterday we spoke on it. I read a report. No, it was Saturday we spoke on it.
Yeah.
I read a report that said at the start of the season, Gyokeres was not seen as the out-and-out number one. He would be rotating with Havertz.
as he should, to be fair.
I mean, that's
He should.
incorrect. That's incorrect. We're pushing agendas here. The actual thing is, Havertz would have started to help ease Gyokeres into the Premier League.
Okay, I'm only saying what I
There is
read.
an adaptation period, which is normal. Do you know what I mean? It's normal. But hey, Gyokeres had to go through the fire and brimstone because Havertz
Where
got
did you read that? Where did you read that last bit?
What last bit?
Because what I said is what I read, but then that bit more context about that it's not actually going to be, he's not going to be the number one. He's just going to ease him in.
He's going to ease it. That was always the plan. I think even Arteta said it himself.
Where did you read that though? Because I read my bit. Where did you read that?
I read it online.
Okay. Could you send me the link, please?
When I find it.
That's they're taking the piss though.
I'm
think,
joking. Don't send me the link, Hooks.
yeah, I reckon that's the case as well, though. Hooks.
What link?
But the thing is, that's the whole point of having what your squad has right now is a lot of good options, isn't it? No one should be a shoo-in. No one's a proper number 9. Like, you should find the best combination still. Like, I feel like Havertz elevates the game of what you are doing right now, I suppose. But I suppose we won't find out until Havertz does start. And when Gyokeres does start, it's like, what are you missing? Is there something that you are missing?
Do you know what I just find really funny, yeah? Do you know how much I got slewed
Oh, here we go.
on this channel specifically for rating Havertz? But now all of a sudden everybody wants to Havertz, you know, I think he should come in and have you see if
That's
Havertz
more
he
of a
elevates
fight on
the squad,
Gyokeres
he
than
come in. It's like, like, can we pick like this pick and choose thing is a bit crazy.
Who are you getting? Who are you getting slewed by? Other Arsenal fans or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks Havertz is shit, bro.
Right,
Like, why that's all in my end? I don't understand.
Let's do something now. Let's quickly rate Havertz. So Havertz been at Arsenal for 2 seasons, right?
Yeah.
Can we rate it 2 seasons, as a whole?
I think his first season was
Out of a
good.
number.
Well,
Second
out of 10.
season,
Out of 10.
Out of 10.
I'll
give
go
him a
first 7.
7.5.
I'll give him a 7.
I give him 7.5.
Monts?
I'll give him a 7 probably as well.
Cass?
Well, I'll give his time at 7.
Yeah, we're all giving 7s then. So actually, no one's cooking you, Hooks. We're agreeing.
No. Because what we're doing right now is revisionism.
Thank you for explaining that, teacher.
I'm not gonna do like is this thing that I'm finding is happening. Do you know what? Some would say the YouTube thing. Yeah. I'm finding that a lot of YouTubers they say things, but they also know that I'm not gonna spend my time searching back on all the things that they've said to say here's the time.
Sorry, are you suggesting that everyone else does it, but you don't?
I can't do the YouTube thing because I created it. I'm the inventor. Do you know what I mean? So, like,
If you're gonna run with that, fair. All right, fair enough. Yeah, bro. People do that all the time. They go. Bro, Hassan used to do that to me all the time on Battle of the North. He used to say to me, go and clip me where I said it. And I'm like, bro, do you think I'm ever gonna go through your content? Bro, are you mad? I'm not gonna put myself through that.
Like, no one's gonna do it. No one's gonna spend their free time with all of because we're all on streams all the time anyway. So the free time we do get, we're not gonna go searching back to when you in this 2 hour long stream 3-4 months ago. This is where you said it's from. So
100%.
I would be honest personally, but
I think Havertz has been alright for you, but I'm pretty certain I've never been harsh on Havertz. I'm 90% certain I haven't.
I got both of them. I got Havertz and I.
Hey,
I got both of them. You know what I mean? I got both of them. You know what I mean? So I'm good. I'm all good, man. I'm happy with my options.
Monts.
Guys, is that what I sound like? Fucking
Monts, I really think we need to talk about trademarking that and getting it on some snapbacks and shit.
I might need to.
No, you really need to. Bro, you can even wear that to a club. Which girl do you want to go home with?
Both of them. Both of them.
I mean,
you can't wear caps to clubs, but yeah, apart from that,
true.
some clubs can.
But the only thing,
I'll do.
Some
the
do.
only thing I want to know,
not the ones that you really want to draw girls in, though.
the only thing I want to know, and I feel like this is it's a very important thing that I need a bit of clarification from. Yeah. So when did the 00 thing, like, when did it change? Because my understanding of the 007 thing was you sign a player and they come into your team and they hit 007 from the beginning of the season. I never knew a player could actually get GA and then not get GA for a period, and then apparently now they're being scouted by MI5. I didn't realize that's how.
Who's that happening with?
Well, Cass alluded to it at the beginning. He said, "Oh, 008. We have to talk about it at the beginning." So I'm curious. I never understood how. Like, do you get me?
I said, is it a concern?
We're just changing things. I heard 008. We're changing things.
Yeah. I said some would say it's 008. I said, is that?
I didn't even know that we took into consideration international games.
What? Who's on 008?
You don't.
We're just changing things now.
I'm just talking about international games. Just
because
I
the
find
narrative before coming into all of this is about international break. We got Daps talking about his Verts even going to get a goal or an assist that thingy, or Monts talking about Isak confidence before he goes to the World Cup qualifiers.
Wait. Who counts internationals? Verts scored a free kick, so we're talking about internationals.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm just coming off of that. I'm not trying to say
who's ever counted internationals in W? Who is ever?
No, you don't. You don't count it in the W's. I mean, in the
for a
doubles.
strike, we talk about confidence. You can use it either way. I'm not even pushing no agenda. I said that some would say it's 008 or whatever, but I'm saying it's an 8-game goal drought for a number 9. You talk about confidence. My strikers don't need confidence. However you want to pick and choose it. Gyokeres, bro.
Wait. He's on an 8-game goal drought, so you man are calling it 008. But 008,
no one's calling it 008. I said, as some would say 008.
Some would say
that's cheeky. That's
exactly.
Cheeky, though.
Yeah, but that's
cheeky, though.
But that's bro. Everything about YouTube, YouTube these days is cheeky. Someone will get 12 minutes on a pitch.
But the other thing it is also factual.
I mean. It's factual that he hasn't scored in 8 games.
And does
I don't know.
But
I don't support Sweden, so I don't care if he scores for Sweden or not.
No, fuck Sweden. Remove Sweden. So it's 006 now, is it? Does that concern you?
No, because the thing is, he's actually been playing well. Like, he's been a lot of stuff he does on the This is what I keep. You know what? I don't want this to become a thing I have to explain every time, but like. He is actually adapting to the way that Arteta wants the 9 to be played. Like, he hasn't come in he's not playing like for like what he did when he was at
I noticed you were careful with what you said earlier, and I knew that it was meaning that,
Yeah, like, he's adapting to the way. Like,
I noticed you were setting off to that earlier.
For example, if he came in, and Arteta adapted Arsenal to what suits him as a 9, and we're sitting here, he's got 3 goals and he's gone 6 games without scoring for Arsenal, then I would have a problem. But because I acknowledge that he's
get
adapting
that.
to playing the role in a different way, then like what can I he's learning? Like, do you know what I mean? The only time there will be an issue
Do you want him to learn
is when I
quicker?
get to the end of the season, and the season's done now, and Arsenal didn't win anything, and he's sitting there on like 8 goals. Then I'll have problems. But until then,
So basically, he's unslanderable for you.
Yeah.
That's all.
for me, no, people can slander him if they want.
No.
Like,
For you, like you'll never like he could do no wrong in your eyes until end of season. But
unless he has like a super shit game, then I'll be like, "Raw, you played shit, bro." Do you know what I mean? But to me, he's still adapting to a new.
No,
role.
he's got like the force shield around him, the banter shield around him for you. So there's no.
But the thing is, I don't control who banners who in it. So like people can.
No, I'm just talking about from a youth perspective, innit? From a youth perspective.
Well, you see me, I don't really banter players. You know what I mean? I don't really do that.
That's cap. That's
not really my thing.
Oh, sweet Jesus! This guy.
It's not my thing. I like to feel that I'm a very balanced, honest guy when it comes to giving assessments on players.
Yeah.
This honest guy that gives honest assessments and doesn't banter. Could you bring him on Never a Foul once, please?
Rah. He's here right now. He's here right. Who have I bantered today? Who have I bantered?
Bro, you just haven't had the chance to. That's why.
Don't want to hear Specs Gonzalez is better than Haaland anymore. Word to Big Steve, better pack that shit in right now. Big up Erling dunking on Zios. So yeah, man, big up him.
Oh, Erling,
Erling,
ever since Isak's gone to Liverpool, Midoriya's his tune on Isak is killing me.
Love that.
I hear it.
Best striker in the world needs time to adapt. Allow it. Hooks. Haaland didn't need it when he came here.
Can we just say that Gyokeres has never been better than Haaland? So I don't know why you don't.
Yeah.
What about Isak?
Is he?
He froze.
No.
Nah, because Monts is very good at staying still.
Yeah, the wires in the brain got crossed. He's thinking, how do I answer this? Yeah,
How do I answer what?
Low.
Ask me again. I froze.
Is Isak better than Haaland?
No, he's not. But I've said that to you many a time. I feel like
No,
you just yearn for that. I feel like you just yearn for the validation, man.
No. What it was is it's because you picked on Gyokeres there. I thought it's only fair that we ask you about your striker.
Yeah, but like, don't blame me. That Isak had a better season than Haaland.
Oh no, Monts. You know who I blame? You know who I blame for all of this? And this is Jordy Dread. Man was pushing fully every.
He said Isak was better than Salah. What was I saying then?
Yeah, every stream he came on with me, he was going, Daps, we need to have a conversation. Every stream I did with him. So I'm blaming him.
Now he hates him. Now we don't even say his name.
And the other thing I will blame is I guess because now I'm on TikTok and that, I see a lot of fucking TikTokers going up to people and going, who's a better striker? Liverpool fans, and them going, well, of course it's Isak. He's the best striker in the world. That's why I'm asking, because I see it around me. I'm not
People
seeing
are
it at
always
the
going to have
moment.
their opinions, though. Like, football is subjective.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So subjective where people can change their tune. Hooks.
Maybe some do. I don't know. But football is subjective.
Yeah, but it sounds like, like I see one thing you try to do for me. Now I'm gonna do one back for you. Yeah.
I didn't.
Is the police?
Yeah, he stopped there. He stopped there.
So right now you're under arrest. Yeah, let's keep it.
Oh, fucking hell,
You're under
kinky.
arrest.
Jesus.
Because if you want to think like that, that's up to you. But what's it called? You do the policing thing too much, and you try to do it by you do it. What's it called? By emotional manipulation, bro. You love doing this. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. What you do, is say, and then you bring something that you've done or something that people have done to you, right? And then police about people with their opinions and it changing or something along them lines, right? So really and truly, you're under arrest.
Can you give an example?
You just did it earlier.
Can you give the example though?
Yeah. You said about people changing their tune about Havertz, but you get before that you said, everyone was not rating Havertz until I was rating.
Not me. No, not me.
You just said
I didn't say, hey. This is where you misunderstand. This is where you misunderstand. I'm not saying, that because I rated Havertz, now people are starting to rate Havertz.
Because you did.
I'm just saying, I received a lot of slander for not even just on the internet. Bro, there's group chats I can show you where I received a lot of slander for Havertz. Do you get me?
Could you send me the link, please?
And now all of a sudden, Gyokeres isn't playing to the level that people think that he should be, all of a sudden now, oh, Havertz, when he comes back, Havertz, oh, you're missing Havertz and all of it. Where was this last season? I didn't hear none of this.
Well, the difference is you did have
You
a
did none of
Havertz
it.
until you actually know
You know
you.
what it is? It's called an agenda.
No,
called an
it's
agenda,
called,
Cass.
it's
It's
called
called an
exactly
agenda,
what you
that's
just called it a minute ago. Football's subjective, and
It's called an
again,
agenda.
if we want to actually break that down, when Havertz got injured, Monts, we're not talking about how much they were missing someone up front or along them lines. I remember conversations
I feel
about
like
how much they were
Cooks-
missing
I mean,
Havertz.
I'll be real. I've not really like. I gave Havertz the benefit of the doubt quite early on when he went up front and went on that run of goals.
Yeah.
From then, I've eased up on Havertz big time. It was more, as I said. Don't get me wrong. The Chelsea fans will always force the Havertz thing more than anyone else.
They got the hatred
Like,
there.
like, that's their thing. Like they throw darts at his head in the pub. And
That's for
Like-
me, Monts. I agree with
they
you.
got his face on a dartboard. I can't even lie to you, cuz.
Bro, I
outside
agree
of
with you.
the
The
Chelsea
Havertz,
fans-
hey, it's them lot, innit? It's just them. It's the Chelsea lot, really and truly.
No. It's not just the Chelsea. It was therefore more than that. But like Chelsea fans were like I'm telling you, they had his face on a dartboard.
Yeah, they hated him.
Monts, but I would like to. I want to use another example, right? Gravenberch, stinky up in the first, but you liked him, but a lot of people didn't, right? But I don't see you going around. Yeah, remember Gravenberch in his first Klopp season until last year and blah blah. You really,
it was more
Yeah, yeah.
injuries, but
But
yeah,
I don't see you saying, but everyone didn't rate him, but now you want to rate him. Like the only one you've done that for is Curtis Jones, yeah, because then he had his little purple patch bit and
Also,
do
he
you
has
remember that?
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
because
of course,
I
people
argued my
do it.
own. That was because of my own.
Most people do it.
Yeah, but he was talking about his own fan base. Yeah,
Alright.
cool.
People do
Conor
it.
Gallagher might be another one of them. My whole thing is, yeah,
Alexis, switch up.
why I'm pretty sure there's a player though, Hooks, right, which is kind of like hypocritical in its own self, yeah, from what you stated, yeah, that someone
that?
else might have rated a player. No, I'm pretty sure you have. I'm assuming. I'm gonna assume it because the probability is very high on this one. You probably not rated a player and he's done well, right? And then all of a sudden, you probably change your opinion for that player that now he's doing well, and you're going to give him his props. The thing is, yeah, we can make an opinion. We can make an opinion. One sec, Jay.
For example,
We can make. One sec. Let me finish this part, then you can go. You can go on here on your tangent. You're lacking.
Jay, one
You're
second.
lacking. By the way, it's delayed by like 5 seconds.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Your touch lag. Because when I was talking, you started. And when I said hi, Jay, it took 2 seconds.
Can you give an
I
example?
was gonna say this. Yeah. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing it out there. We can make an opinion if we're being totally honest. This is for the chat as well. We can make an opinion on someone, not rate them, but it can also be justified. Do you know what I mean? It can, like now they're playing well.
Period. If he's playing shit, then yeah,
it can be justified. Just because you rate that player, it's like you're trying to gatekeep that and police that and make sure that no one else has that opinion anymore. So really and truly, for me, the way you found it out is for me, I'm gonna call that emotional manipulation.
You not give.
You know what I call it? I call it holding people accountable to what they say.
Do you know what
one
I
second.
feel like? I feel like I feel like you don't know because all I'm seeing at the moment, and rightly so, is a lot of praise for Arsenal. Right?
Hold on. Can I just make one point here because I think it's two points.
Jay.
I saw a point in Haaland and Isak.
Try and put your head where your hand is.
I'm trying, mate. I'm trying. You guys are giving me like
My head where your hand is.
you guys are giving me a slither of camera angle to work with, while you guys have got like luxurious recliner.
I know. Cass,
You know what I mean? Like you're like, I'm just trying to be like.
we got the penthouse. You got
That's absolutely fine. But
you got the room. You got the room with no pool
like
view.
a Chinese gymnast to fit like this 8x8 millimeter section that we've given you. Okay.
All right. Monts is actually on the phone.
So what were you talking about? Haaland
Right,
and
so,
Isak?
so my point is that one thing I've noticed, and sometimes I do this as well, people find it very difficult to distinguish between generational players who are in okay form, very good players who are in good form, and good players who are in very good form. Yeah, it's very difficult for people to distinguish between those categories of players, which is fine because it's difficult for me as well, right? So when people are talking about these things about, oh, you rated this player or not, a good example here is Diallo. Yeah, I've never rated Diallo like Kaz rates Diallo. When Kaz was talking about Diallo, I always said nope, never. Yeah, never co-signed that. So when Diallo then was in good form, Kaz would turn to me and be like, you see, and I'd be like, still don't rate it. And now he goes back to the norm, the average mean, and I'm like, see, Kaz, he was never that good. So the truth, is somewhere in the middle. Yeah. Was Diallo ever as good as Kaz thought he was? Was he ever as bad as I thought he was? I don't really know. Yeah. And that's where form comes in.
Ivorian Messi, no?
Yeah, Haaland is a generational striker. Yeah.
Who said I don't rate Diallo?
I saw about
I rate
Haaland.
Diallo still. Don't do that. I rate Ahmad. I rate Ahmad.
Listen. Your stock is 30% down from all-time highs.
I'm still in that stock. I'm still in
You
that
gotta
stock.
keep buying the stock, bro.
I'm still being that. I'm still. My stocks are still there, man. Don't worry.
Stocks are there, but they're not flying off the shelf.
Well, last game.
Do you know what the problem is with
up a
Diallo?
little bit, but yeah.
Do you know what the problem is with Diallo? Yeah, Man United fans talk about him like he's 18 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the problem with Diallo.
But
Like Man United fans talk about like 18. Like when you look at his, like he's actually the same age as Saka.
He's 20. He's 20.
Yeah.
He's 22.
And Hooks, that's a great point because you have this illusion of youth and this illusion of the guy's got time. The guy's got time. The guy's got.
He's just turned 23.
And this is honestly, this is one of the main reasons why I say, like, you look at some of these players and you say, okay,
He's a year and a half younger than Saka.
But if Diallo is running my attack, and Diallo's just an example. Please don't think I hate the guy. He's a good Premier League player. Yeah. So it's like if Diallo is your main man in attack, what are you trying to achieve? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like just what exactly are you trying to achieve if Diallo is a starter? Do you see where I'm coming from?
I like
you look at your rivals, and they've got Palmers and Sakas. Do you know what I mean? And
I do hear what you mean because look, I think Ahmad. Well, I thought last season Ahmad was a very good footballer. However, this season not so.
Is there a good reason for that?
You would probably say the manager.
Well, he's playing wing back, to be fair.
Yeah,
because he's not good enough to play in their 10.
But I do think there's relevance when you look at where they've played previously and what's happened there. And I hear what at his age maybe he should be doing a bit better. But anyway, how are we talking about Ahmad? How is this?
Ahmad's development compared to other players, if we want to do that, it's been very hot and cold because he had that one time at Sunderland, didn't get used the very next year, and then the next year he wasn't even in the team until Amram came in the door, right away, and then obviously he said, "You know what I'm going to do? I want to put you wing back." Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And he has played 10.
He's as good as what you say is why
I think
Saka played as a left back
because I think he's an intelligent footballer that needs refining a little bit more.
But so someone's like Jay.
Anyways,
Johnson.
But anyways, you just use them as example. So
yeah, no, just an example. So a good example is Kulusevski. Yeah, Kulusevski, when in form, is a very good right winger. On average and mean, he's not as good as the Mbuemos and the Palmers and the. Do you know what I mean? He's not that level. Yeah, even Kudus, I could say, it looks like
you have to get
a level, but it's about consistency. So I just look at it from the point of view of saying, Gyokeres. If you look at Gyokeres, we look at Isak. You know me. I was doing Weight Watchers on Gyokeres in the summer. I always thought Yok Lesnar was a little bit big. See, I'm not really an agenda name kind of guy.
I love that. Yeah, because you know last year
it kind of moves me.
You know, last year at wing back /10. You know, because we loved it because Jay's the GA merchant, right?
Yeah, I'm not a GA merchant. I just place a high emphasis on it. No, I play a high emphasis on it.
Okay, well, Ahmad got 11 goals and 10 assists. Yeah. 8 goals and 8 assists in the Prem, to be fair. For someone that was 22 at that time, a very young 22 because his birthday's in July.
100%,
you know what I mean? Bro.
But if I bring Brendan Johnson's stats, everyone thinks I'm a madman.
Yeah. But we already know he's the more intelligent footballers. I'm just saying there's something there for me to get behind. I think Ahmad's there. This season, for me, he's been poor, bar the Sunderland game, and maybe another one, maybe. I can't remember, but he's been poor because his decision-making's been poor. Okay. His finishing's been poor. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, is it in front of goal, stuff like that. But I've got to defend my guy. I've just got to defend my guy.
No, 100%. But I just want to say, just because I'm someone saying the guy overrates Bruno. Yeah, I'll be like, okay, maybe I do overrate Bruno. But what you've seen now is you've seen Wirtz come to the Premier League, and you've seen what he's delivered as a 10. You've seen Cunha go to United, and you've seen what he delivers as a 10. If you want to judge Bruno in isolation, you might not think he's as good as he is. If you judge Bruno versus other number 10s and other players who are trying to play that position, I promise you your opinion of him will raise. Because you're judging Bruno in isolation, go judge Bruno against all the other number 10s in the league, and see where he ranks for you. Guarantee you he won't be outside the top 3, So, but if you want to judge Bruno purely on his gameplay and how he does and blah, 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 you're going to think he's crap. Cunha's got no goals and no assists in like 7-8 games. You ain't on his back. If Bruno did that, you would snap his neck like pre-Hulk Hogan.
No, Bruno's just missing
So
penalties.
my point
That's
to you
what
is
he's
merely keep the same level of consistency. You've seen Eze go to Arsenal. Eze's performances at Arsenal are nothing compared to what Bruno does for United. He's doing okay, but he's still not Bruno level.
Bruno's had two good games this whole
To be
season.
fair.
No, I think for me, as someone that watches Man United, he's had 2.5 good games this whole season. He's missed 2 penalties for us. But I mean, it's a bit.
I hear what you're saying. How many good games does Cunha have? How many
To
good
be,
games does
this is
How
what I
many
mean.
good games
We're talking about this. The funny thing is, we're talking about this. Obviously, Cunha's got injured.
Bruno.
He got injured after 2 games, and he had to come back and work his way back a little bit. But bar the Brentford game, he's actually been very effective, and he's had cameos. You know what I mean? Not sitting in the 8.
Who?
Cunha. Yeah, it's like the part
Jay.
that we know him for has been poor in the final end, hitting the post, not scoring against Arsenal when he should have got a double against Fulham.
Jay, if you ever
stuff
heard
like
this
that.
type of,
But
have you
the
ever
thing
heard
is-
I'm listening
to Bruno?
But
I
I would say though,
I
Cunha hasn't
respect-
been as effective as Bruno in terms of the creative part at the end point. He's the guy you want on the end of the goals, not probably the guy that's going to create you.
Yeah,
goals. But yeah, no, I hear it.
And
Depends.
you're right, Cass. My thing is that like I've always thought that these ballers like scalability, like Elise, very scalable. But you could see his game at Palace was scalable. Do you see what I mean? When I watched Cunha's game at Wolves, man spamming 30 yards into the top corner. That is not a scalable game. Do you know what I mean? You can't. The consistency.
What do you mean? He drives you up the pitch. What
No,
Bruno
but
can't
I'm
do.
saying a lot of like what Cunha does when he's on. Oh God, yeah, 30 yarders, top corner.
It's not that.
dribbling past
It's more
people.
about what can you do. What do you do for the team sometimes? And this is what you fail to realize. What Bruno, the game people decide not to watch, right? And this is my point. Bruno in the 8 sucks. Let's get that thing straight. And he's not an 8.
enough.
He's not an 8. And I can't really judge him like that. But if you look at what modern football is now, right? What is a chance created? Right, that's another thing you can break down. Chance what? Because you got the most chance created. It's bollocks. My thing is, why do you keep giving away excess amount of final third balls or in the middle of the park? Why do you give it away and that never gets counted? So dispossession, basically, yeah. And not just that, you can't evade a player. You can't exactly get your team up the pitch because you ain't got the legs for that. The thing is you can be amazing off the ball. Kevin De Bruyne off the ball. I mean on the ball. Sorry.
Well, be careful here.
On
if you're
the ball,
talking prime Kevin De Bruyne, he was very good
I'm
off
talking
the
about
ball
last season.
as well.
I'm talking about last season.
Last season.
You
He was just
give
shit
him
full
on the
stop.
ball, he's going to create you something. But off the ball, you're hindering the team performance. That's why I'm looking at Bruno. This is the difference.
But I hear that, but by the same token, Cass, there's so many times over the last 18 months, Madison.
Cunha is 25 years of age, yeah, the same age that Bruno came into Man United. So I would judge that 10 position from now until he's Bruno's age. Do you get it? And right now, he's given a little bit more. Obviously, Bruno's a different kettle of fish, but this ain't even about Bruno. You know what? Your point is actually great for a segue, right? For Semenyo, right? Because I would say you're the original lover. Yeah, exactly. Where I wasn't there. I wouldn't say even though he's going through his purple patch for me now, I wouldn't. He's not up on
So you think he's a purple patch?
I think he's on. I think he's on a purple patch part for me. I think he's a really good player. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think he's going to continue this. But I'm here to be proven wrong. If you didn't know,
he's definitely the flavour of the month.
I would say this, Jay. If you don't know this is just quick. He's got a release clause, which is going to now.
I didn't know that. What I would say for you, Class, here is, we were talking about scalability before, yeah.
Go for it.
Also, you're looking at if I take this player out of the environment that he's in at the moment and put him in a different environment, is he going to be able to maintain? So you look at Semenyo's attributes, yeah? If he plays for a bigger club, you're not going to be able to double up on him because the bigger club will have other good players. Kind of how Arsenal are enjoying certain things without Saka being doubled up on at the moment, Hooks, yeah? You see what I mean? So I'm saying if you look at Semenyo, one-on-one, he'll do you. He's a great finisher. He's a good passer. He's strong. He's Premier League proven. So to me, I then turn around and say, why would this guy suddenly get worse? Why would he suddenly stop being at the level that he's currently at? And then, his output would drop, his performance would drop. His numbers are good over the last 12, 15, 18 months. He's steadily been getting better, steadily contributing more. He plays for a high pressing team. So if your team presses, you can take him and drop him in and he can take manager instructions. To me, he's as close to a dead cert that you can buy a winger in the Premier League. And if you want to buy another winger,
his agent.
I'm not his agent, but I'm saying to you, if you want to say, I'm not going to buy Semenyo, but I want to buy a winger who I know is going to give me at least 15 to 20 GA in the league, who's going to cost 75 million or less, there isn't another name that's higher on the list than Semenyo.
Ladies and gentlemen, Semenyo.
So I rest my case.
Actually, do you know what? What about Saka?
Yeah, but you can't buy Saka.
Why not?
He won't cost 75 million.
Why not? Why not?
Because
You can't really buy Saka. Like
you can't buy Saka.
No. Why not? Why are we doing that?
What, for 75 million? I said for
Fair
75.
enough. No,
To be fair, I specifically said for 75 million. I didn't say.
I just wanted to pull you up.
Yeah.
You would put Saka as better than Semenyo, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I'd say Saka's better than Semenyo, but Saka's better. But the reason why Saka's better is like,
it's good to get that, because that comparison will come soon. Because when
yeah,
Semenyo
100%, but the thing is, it's like,
goes Tottenham, George is going to make that comparison regularly.
but the one thing about Saka is the most expensive thing in football to buy is IQ. That is the most expensive thing to buy. When you look at all the best players in the world, their football IQ is really, really high. That's what you're paying for. Saka's football IQ, 10 out of 10.
Facts.
I think Semenyo's is good to very good. Saka's is elite.
Yeah,
maybe the highest football IQ of any attacker in the Premier League. I
think as a winger, 100%.
Yeah, man, 100%. Like,
I go abroad with the winger shit as well.
When people watch Saka, watch when he gets the ball, what he decides to do. Yeah. And then when he decides to do that, how many times does he lose the ball after that decision? Make a bad pass, so rarely. So like 9 out of 10 times he's making the right decision, he's hitting the right weight ball, that's so expensive to buy. That's my point. You look at an Elise, like you might get away with it sometimes. You get someone who's like 40, 50 million, or you have to buy an Esteval. You have to grow your own at home. Do you know what I mean? And it's like,
and some players aren't teachable ID, by the way. So a lot of players aren't teachable ID.
It's intelligence.
Not ID.
It's intelligence
IQ.
as well.
Sorry, IQ.
What was Saka's stats when he played left back? I'm pretty sure he was
five assists on a goal.
Yeah, I swear, I remember like him crossing into like I think it was it Lacazette or I think
he was good as a left back.
He actually scored in Europa League as a left back for Arsenal.
He was good as a left back. Remember, God,
amazing.
Wasn't he playing left back for England when he scored that goal against Switzerland?
Listen, Cass has been an advocate of Saka for left back.
Wing back,
sorry,
for England.
Left wing back.
Right now, to be fair, I look at that right. What's that? I'm not moving him nowhere. I was just trying to accommodate others. I'm not moving him nowhere. Sorry, before you start screaming strike or what? For me, Saka is England's best player. Simple as that.
Yeah, it is. I think Saka is England's best player. Like
by mile.
The only one you've got an argument for is Kane. But if we're going by recent,
Kane's a bottle job.
Yeah,
but right now I appreciate that bottle job because the number 9s today are non-existent and they're shite. So Harry Kane to stay more fit.
You can't really call Harry Kane. Hold on. You can't. Being fair though, you can't call Harry Kane a bottle job, but then say
Yeah. No, I mean, sure.
But he got subbed on for like 2 minutes. Harry Kane,
no,
it's that thing for me. Is it the semi-final?
The France penalty.
I think that and the
other final.
Yeah, the France. Yeah, that was in the World Cup.
Who didn't square it again?
No, that was Croatia.
Sterling. Was it Sterling? No,
Sterling. Was that Kane that didn't square or did he shoot?
Kane didn't square Sterling against Croatia.
Yeah. Love. That pissed me off. Bruno's errors concedes as much GAs as he scores, and people don't talk about that, which pisses me off a lot. It's like FIFA when you're playing clubs, and your brethren gives away the ball in moments, and you just know the momentum is for the other team to score against you.
I've never known anyone hate a footballer as much as this guy.
Some people,
man. The hate is so real. When he does watch longs, I don't even. The minute I hear him raising his voice, going, because Cass gets pretty wild on watchers, going, you fucking pretty, calling him all sorts, I don't even need to come out here and like ask who you're talking about. I just know he's talking about Bruno.
Yeah, man. It's like honestly, some people. It's like I think that when you look at right wingers in the world, there's five that just spring to mind, and it's like Yamal, Salah, Palmer, Elise, Saka. That's not in order, by the way. That's just like those are the five to me that are like they're the 5 best right wingers in the world. So once you get past kind of like Lamine and Salah probably based off what he's done.
Not now.
The other three, dealer's choice. Like it's dealer's choice. You know what I mean? Like if you prefer Olise to Saka, I'm not gonna die on a hill and be like, oh my God, you're wrong. Vice versa, if you say Palmer's better, but it's when you start saying Palmer is so much better than Saka. Saka sucks compared to Palmer. Yeah. And I'm like, that's untrue. Because to me, there's not a huge amount of difference between them. It's just what you look for in your.
Besides, Palmer's not even playing right wing these days. He's playing attacking mid majority of it, so you can't even make that comparison. It's just dumb. But what's it called? People keep smashing the likes if you haven't done so yet. Haven't asked this whole show, and also you can exclamation mark someone's name and their channels will pop up. Someone could give an example. I'm pretty sure, like exclamation mark Hooks, come up with his channel. But yeah, smash the likes, super important. Any support over the international breaks is definitely very much welcomed. So big up to you lot. The teams that are interested in Semenyo, I've seen Andre Berta is a fan of his, as a huge admirer. Richard Hughes, obviously, that's the easy link to Liverpool. They're talking about a replacement for Salah, but let alone someone on the left-hand side could work in their favour. Tottenham as well. And obviously, Man United's name gets always thrown into every transfer, no matter what. So, makes no sense for Ruben Amorim's side right now unless you try to play him wing back or something. I don't know. But yeah, where do you think we had this conversation last? I think on this panel, maybe the Wednesday panel last week, right? But if two teams are going to come in for him, right? Tottenham's just not even in that equation. Let's be real.
I mean,
Liverpool and Arsenal got to be the front runners for me.
Okay.
So, if Arsenal or Liverpool want Semenyo, he is not going to Tottenham.
I agree. Okay.
The
transfer window isn't open yet. I personally think that
it's exactly the same with Eza. It'll be the exact same scenario
as what?
If Arsenal don't go in,
behave yourself, bro,
and Tottenham
listen,
then he might go Tottenham.
Right.
If I have a Liverpool or Arsenal make a bid and it gets accepted by Bournemouth, he isn't going to Tottenham.
Right. Okay. So listen. Yes. Spurs, we might be the chihuahua in the fight. Do you know what I mean? But it's not the size of the dog, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Exactly. So you'll be looking at this, and I think obviously it's going to depend on what Tottenham do this season, where we finish. But don't underestimate some of these players.
Where you finish.
Of course, it matters where we finish.
It honestly doesn't matter where we finish.
I don't think it matters.
It does matter where we finish. If we finish,
really doesn't matter.
If we finish top 4, win a cup, go deep in the Champions League, and then Thomas Frank turns to Semenyo. And also, don't forget we've got Kudus too. So there's that Ghana connection.
All right, Jay, just quickly. You won a trophy last season.
Yeah, don't be denigrating my trophy here. You know what I'm going to say. Wait. I don't want to be the guy that says it to you because I like you. What I'm going to say if you start talking about my trophy.
Wait, Jay, do you know what's even worse about the scenario? Eza actually called up Mikel Arteta and said, "Save me."
Yeah, fair, no problem.
But you won a trophy. You had Champions League.
I've spoken to you before. Listen, I've spoken to you before about this, Hooks. If Eze had taken some therapy, and gotten away from his abandonment issues from Arsenal when he was younger, then maybe he'd be starting 10 at the North London club that's recently won trophies. I have no issues with Eze picking Arsenal over Tottenham, being an Arsenal fan. No issues whatsoever.
Yeah, but you know what? One thing you've mismanaged in this whole conversation is Liverpool and Arsenal are guaranteed top 4s and Champions League and stuff like that, and going deep into competitions. Maybe Liverpool, we'll see what happens this year. We'll see with Arsenal too. You never know. Could get knocked out early in the Champions League. Even if Tottenham replicated that and got top 4, top 5, whatever Champions League football. Even if you picked up an FA Cup or a Carabao Cup. I mean, to be fair, if you got FA Cup, you might actually have a conversation.
That's what I'm trying to say. Back-to-back trophy winning season.
No, I hear it. Like, if there's something convincing there. But one thing that Arsenal definitely have over you, and actually, you know what? I can't say at the moment because Levy he steered the ship a little differently.
Let's see what the new era of Tottenham.
I'll be open-minded to it, but the way I look at it is best mate's Eze, I can see that. If Richard Hughes was the guy that brought him into the club, which is a great link for them, if they're looking at someone that can replace Salah or play with Salah, obviously on the left-hand side, I think Liverpool will definitely offer that with the players that they have at their disposal. But what Tottenham can offer, or Man United could offer, or another team might offer if they want him with this release clause, however much that may be, whenever it's, let's say, I don't know, probably the summer, right? Wages-wise, as what I can see by what has been dished out per club,
Yeah.
I think that would also be a factor. I think there's too many other factors to lead their way over your way at this moment in time.
My thing is, out of all the clubs, though, we all know at the moment Spurs have got 60 to 70 million ready for a winger. Yeah, because we were bidding that for Semenyo.
And you got cash injection. Yeah.
We also know we were interested in Semenyo before we bought Gyokeres. Obviously, depending on the level of the club, if Liverpool come in, Arsenal come in, you know, bigger City come in, yeah, of course, Spurs aren't going to be the favourites. But if it comes down to an overpay, yeah, then Spurs can come back into it. If Spurs put up 75, 80 million pounds to Bournemouth, remember we bought Solanke too. So we have good relationships with Bournemouth already. I'm not saying it's a cert or anything, but we know Tottenham
good
are
relationship or just a one-way exchange? I'm confused. That's not a good relationship.
We have
And it was a release clause. And it was a release clause. Was it a release clause?
For Solanke. So we bought Solanke from them. We gave him 65 million pounds for Solanke.
What was that a release?
Bear in mind, I wouldn't say that's a good relationship because you had one transaction. Like,
and also, was it a release clause? Can someone remind me? Was it a release clause? Yes or no?
I can't remember.
No, Solanke wasn't. It was.
What I do remember is that I got a piece of that bread.
Well,
because it was me. It was. I got a piece of that bread.
So if you go past the dinner lady and buy lunch a couple of times and then say,
it was. By the way, a quick one. Sorry, I have to.
Someone says, "Hey, do you have a good relationship with the dinner lady?"
I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at it right now.
You said a couple of times you bought one player.
Hey, listen, semantics, Monts, semantics.
By the way, you're looking at the team who actually has the former director Gyokeres.
You want to buy another Bournemouth player and misattribute his skill set and play him incorrectly? Be my guest.
It's been again, but again, Jay, for someone who with all the sense in the world, it's been 7 games.
It has been 7 games. It has.
Would you say? So can't really make those judgments yet, can we? So we can't make those judgments. Sure, we can make those judgments because you're right with us. You can make those judgments, but after 7 games, I don't think Bournemouth will be looking at us in a very bad light.
No, of course they're gonna say here's Even Nielsen for 65 million.
I was going to say this as well, Monts. So the Solanke deal, it was a release clause. I'm looking at it right now. Okay. Yeah. 65 million. So you know what that means, Monts? That means you can bypass all the relationship and basically say there's a player.
I bet they didn't even want to sell him. They probably didn't even want to sell him.
Probably not.
Bournemouth don't have a choice. Bournemouth don't have a choice.
Yeah, so that doesn't mean you got a good relationship with them. Then that takes that away.
Remember who even gave?
They love you. They love you. Obviously, because you gave them money.
By the way, Jay, who gave them Solanke?
We gave him Solanke. I want to say Liverpool. For too much money, and they had to rehabilitate him.
No.
Well, like he's rehabilitating at Tottenham right now because he can't even get over.
It was me, Barry. It was me. It was me, Barry. We sold him. We gave them Solanke. You see how that one works? You know what I'm saying? We've done business with Bournemouth many a time. George, we gave him George. Forget that one.
Jordan, why are you saying these deals like these guys don't hate you?
Listen, I'm just saying they don't hate us, bro. I'm just saying.
You gave them Jordan Ibe and they didn't block our numbers. That is actually the most respectful thing they ever did. I would have blocked your number if you saw me, Jordan.
Wait, what? No.
At the time, Jordan Ibe was a top.
Block my numbers. Great.
100% block your number. What in the 419 is this? What in the 419 is this? Oh my God.
Bro, you're taking the. I remember I just remembered Monts. You know Thiago's father, innit?
Yeah.
It was Jordan Ibe.
That's looking to the time. I hope he's well, man.
Yeah.
He's good. He's good. He lost. Well, yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah, he's good. Anyway, he. I'll tell you.
I got Thiago.
Jordan Ibe was supposed to be Sterling's replacement, right?
Yeah, he was like the new Sterling. Yeah.
He was adamant. He was pushing that for years on us, telling us, yeah, we don't need Sterling. We've got the next Sterling. He was saying that Jordan Ibe was more advanced than Sterling. I was like, bro, he's a year younger than him.
Sterling actually said that I had a higher ceiling. Well, I think I've said in the interview as well that he said the mindset is the difference between the two. Like Jordan Ibe was very cold when he came through, but I think also that I try to tread lightly on the Jordan Ibe thing because of the mad mental health thing
Oh,
Yeah,
I
true.
didn't
There
know
was
that.
that. There was that with him. Yeah, there was.
And
Yeah,
look,
I
and
tried
look
to tread
to-
lightly with that one. Man.
Yeah,
I
and
didn't
look
even
to
know.
Joe
I didn't even
Knight,
know
and
that.
obviously, I hope
I didn't even know
everything's
that.
Yeah,
going
no,
well.
bro.
I think the
This
thing
is
is,
widely.
but it's
Talk
almost like you never have, like Sterling's like, I don't want to say Sterling's quite
James.
generational. He's probably the notch down, like maybe a couple of notch down or two.
Yeah, maybe a notch down.
Yeah,
but
notch down.
Definitely disrespected
What he was
because
doing
of
as
what
a
he achieved in the game.
16-year-old, yeah, as a 16-year-old, 17-year-old at Liverpool in that Rodgers team was a madness. He was playing crazy. So I'm like, there's not many 16, 17-year-olds who can play football.
And he
like
won
that.
like 4 Prems or something.
Yeah,
like that as
exactly.
well.
So my thing is, Sterling will go down as one of the best wingers in Premier League history, surely.
Yeah, he has to.
I
He
don't
doesn't get.
mind.
He doesn't.
I don't
He
mind.
should do. He could probably fit in the top.
It's not.
10.
It's not. The thing is, I think because Sterling's burnt
Certainly
out.
does at City.
Sterling
That's for
didn't
sure.
burn out. It's like the Hazard thing. Sterling didn't burn out because shit diet, just shit like that. He's just been playing from such a young age, like Hazard, like
16, isn't it?
Bro,
Yeah,
I've
like,
been
you're
told.
going
I've been
non-stop
told recently
in
he's
16.
bored. He's got bored and got no love for football anymore. Like literally, he's just bored of it and got no love for football whatsoever. Like that. He told Chelsea the only move he would take would be somewhere like Fulham because he is not leaving his house in London. He's happy being around his family, and the end. Like that. I think sometimes players probably do just get bored, innit?
I think when you've
All that love in the
been
game,
there, seen it all, as I said, the hunger. He's done it. Did he win the treble with you guys? I can't remember. She didn't win, or did he
No.
leave? He left.
And he won the domestic treble, not the
domestic treble. Yeah, so he's won.
Didn't win the
everything what
Champions
Bucks
League,
won.
actually. That's true. He wasn't there for the
Yeah.
Champions League.
But I don't think he's gonna be like, oh my god, I didn't win the champs. I failed at life or anything like that. He's probably
Nah.
very
definitely
content about his.
He's happy to
his
sell his 300
trophies.
bags a week until his contract expires.
Is he still at 300 bags at Chelsea?
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Of course he is.
And apparently, all he's focused on is his family, literally his family and charity
He says-
work.
Yeah, he's just does
Charity
charity. He does a
work.
lot
The
of
same
charity work.
Chelsea fans that spoke to me about Salah's 400 back. Those guys.
Those
I think
guys.
he's got another 2 years left
No,
as well.
no. Hold on.
does,
Wait. The blue boys. Those guys over there.
Is this his first season? When did he
Actually,
No,
where
no,
is-
he just
where
said
is
no.
Chess? Where is
There's
Chess?
something
Chess-
in his contract
working
where
his-
he must be on like
Oh,
100
okay.
grand a week. There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way that Sterling is still at Chelsea, rotted in the reserves on 300 bags.
350.
part of the
No,
bomb
it's
squad.
350
After the Salah jokes on 400 bags.
Yeah, he's part of the bomb squad on 300k a week. It's crazy.
Fucking
Ah, man. I mean, like I hear, you know what? I hear
both
both
squads.
sides of the argument because obviously, because one person could be like Sterling's conditions, mental health, but on the other side, it is 350k a week to just train. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Hey,
so
Hey, he's
That's
hit the
a big
bed.
deal.
How about this? Jay, I wouldn't be in a rush to leave either.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Well, I mean, I
Can't
hear
lie,
it.
man.
I hear it. I hear
Bro,
it.
I'll be
I hear it.
going, you know this to my agent. Just no. I'll
mean,
play
yeah.
action hogging that in the reserves and that. I'm calm.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
The
like-
same person, by the way, and it came out last. The same person that told me that that Sterling was considering retiring this summer also told me about the whole John Stones thing back in the summer as well. That John Stones was thinking about retiring. Bro, I ain't looking for no move. Can you imagine? Can you imagine when a club walk in and go, so you're currently on 350 grand a week. Although you've still got a 2-year contract with us, we've found a really good club that are willing to pay you 60 a week. Are you interested? You kind of be like, no, mate, I'm good enough. I'm definitely good.
How about this? I think I'm ready to go right soon. I think I'm ready to go like next year. If I need a recall, I'm there. I'm gonna be training though.
Yeah, I'm training, bro. I'm training. I'm doing my burpees in my back garden, bro. I'm there. I'm ready.
Training. I have a burger in my. I probably have a burger in my hand, so I'm gonna be training. I'm training. I'm training. Don't watch now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this for the youth. That's for the youth. That's for the youth. Them, man. I'm training still. Nah, it's 300 bags. And someone in the chat said, "Oh, why you get Cody Gakpo is on 250? He's on 120. Nice try." But yeah. I don't know, man. Shout out Sterling, innit? That's my guy still. One of the most disrespected footballers of all time, fam. Shout out Sterling. Shout out Rain.
Do you think it's a bit concerning that Chelsea are not looking allegedly not to go into the January transfer window?
Are we doing that show later?
Potentially.
Chelsea will be
another
alright.
name,
They just need to get their injuries back and they'll be calm in it.
Yeah. Do you think? Yeah, but obviously, look, I don't think they're a million miles off, and I don't know what you could even acquire in January. But surely you go there thinking, I need a centre back.
They 100% need defenders. Like 100 million % need defenders. Everywhere else is like cool, is what it is, isn't it? I think they're fine everywhere else. Maybe, I don't know, maybe another striking option. I don't know, but that's being kind of greedy. But for them to just not even be considering going into the market in January at all, if the reports are true, for me that's wild, because
I think that's wild as well.
I guarantee you the teams in and around them, they will enter the market. So I don't know, man. But hey, maybe money's tight over there because they're paying man exorbitant wages that aren't kicking ball. I don't know, like, did you get me? But
it could be lies though. Look, and it's just reports, isn't it? And they might just be playing it down. But I just don't see how they don't. They got money. That's what was stated on what I read. But at the end of the day, it's like you just look at that thinking, where do you want to be at the end of the season? Do you want to potentially be hovering around 6th because you've got so many injuries or future injuries or whatever, or players can't just find a rhythm? Or like, do you want to be pushing for that spot up there to make sure that you get into another Champions League and you get more money to do what you need to do? whatever, right? See, when Chelsea fans complain about the board and stuff like that, I hear it in it, like, but I just don't want to hear it on the street. The ambitions for me is up for question of that club right now.
Of the board.
Yeah, of the board.
It's difficult for them though, because that's where they've got Quenda and Pires coming.
Yeah, but the issue is how old are they?
Yeah. But we all know that Chelsea are running the
orphanage
youth club thing, innit? So,
yeah.
But I think that's what Cass is saying though. But the orphanage thing's great, but every now and again you get an Esteval. But at the same time, Chelsea fans don't just want an orphanage; they want trophies.
Ready-made quality.
They want to be challenging for the Premier League. I think that's the one thing. I think off the back of the Club World Cup, rightly so, Chelsea's fans should be thinking, do you know what, we want to kick on this year in the Premier League and we really want to challenge. And the signings they made don't.
I think they can. I think they can challenge.
I think they can as well, but it's just how much can they sustain of that, isn't it?
I don't think their challenge would be sustainable because I don't think their squad's thick enough. Pause.
But the thing is as well, like, they've just won 2 trophies.
Like it needs a pause. I agree, bro. I agree.
That's why 2 trophies, so they're not like, there's not that same sort of crave that like Arsenal have. Do you know what I mean? So they kind of got. They can go along the next 2-3 years, picking up the odd trophy here and there, and then their young players develop, and then maybe season 4 they go for the title.
I feel like yes. See, you said season. See, whereas with me, I feel like Chelsea fans at the moment would say, look, if we would have gone and got a keeper and maybe a couple of centre backs or something, we could be there this season. Not next season. We could be there this season.
Maybe.
I personally think a couple of additions to Chelsea, and they could have been. I
reckon so. If they found themselves with a proper 9, not the lap, and maybe a bit, and probably go for that goalkeeper and centre back that they wanted all that time, you probably think, "Ooh, this is something, isn't it?" Whatever that was, I don't know. Obviously, whether it's Magnan or maybe they go and take a punt on Ekatike or Gyokeres. I don't know, someone.
I definitely think they have a right.
Ekatike would have been a great signing for them. Ekatike would have been a great signing.
Yeah, bro. Imagine that.
Right? I know, right, guys? I know, right?
Ekatike and Pedro, that would have been cold.
That would have been cold, right? Well, they would have been saying both of them, right?
Yeah.
It was in both of them, right? Maybe.
Yeah, they were linked heavily with Ekatike, if you remember, Monts. They were.
I know, but obviously, like, it's not fashionable to say that we took their target or anything like that. It's not fashionable to say that we popped their chain or anything like that. Because they didn't put a bid in, even though they were heavily linked, just like they were heavily linked with Kudus, heavily linked with Xavi Simons.
Oh yeah! Oh my god, that Xavi Simons one went right over,
right over people's heads.
You know what? I mean, probably for the best, to be fair, because he's flipping.
Not fashionable. Maybe it's not fashionable. You know what I'm saying?
They chose Garnacho over Simons, which I still think is.
I'll be real. That's not a Chelsea fan thing. That's the board being stupid, though. But yeah,
I think so. chasing,
Yeah, not
chasing,
bad to say,
and
yeah.
just and that's that.
They still got popped though, you know what I'm saying, on the rival thing, hold that. But yeah, no, it's definitely their boys.
What's your beef with Chelsea so much though? Is it because they popped your chain?
I don't have beef, bro. I don't have beef with Chelsea. I beef
No,
with
right.
everyone. I beef everyone, bro. Actually, I don't. I call Cass.
Actually,
Actually, you know what? Just because we play this weekend, I do have beef with you. But after the weekend, like we go back. You go back to your side. I go back to whatever I'm doing.
Chelsea popped their chain and then they melted it down just before international break.
But have you seen because I was what's it called? Is it Data MB? I think it's called Data MB. And they've got the little you got those little graphs and stuff. And I was
Don would love that. Fucking hell.
Yeah. And I was looking at Wirtz's graph, and it looked like a little, the molecules that you got taught in chemistry. Like it's really like this. It was like,
little small. I know what you're talking about. The atoms. It's the atoms.
Like a little triangle with a little line coming off there. I was like, okay, cool. It's nice, man. What are you expecting now, Monts? Like from Wirtz? What is it? What do you need to see? What is it that you want to see improve and stuff like that now? Because obviously we're on. Go ahead.
More decisiveness, bro.
Yeah.
Goals, assists. When
basically
started,
show your worth for 160 million, right?
When he first started, his all-round game was fine. I didn't have a problem with his all-round game. I don't really have an all-round problem with his
that community
all-round
shield
game
game got me scared. I can't lie. Like I'll take
it. Like because the all-round, you get it. But I feel like he's not being decisive enough in terms of like when he's in front of goal, he's trying to do the little fake shot and caress it into the corner. Like he's got all the time in the world. Like you can see, like he wants to do the technical suave goal. Brother, just put the ball in the fucking net, man. Like, do you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna get away with this round here. That's the bottom line. You're not gonna get away with this. You need to develop a roof. He doesn't have a ruthless streak in him that he would have. He was allowed to do in Germany.
Hold on. This is one thing I was just starting to think now. Yeah, obviously, I always thought Wirtz is superior to Xavi Simons. But do you think Simons, because he's a little faster, he's got a little bit more agility than Wirtz? Potentially, there's a chance.
Think there's much in it when they're physical attributes. I think Simons is a bit more.
I think Xavi Simons is a little
bit more stocky, obviously. But like I don't think Simons has got off to a great start. I actually think Wirtz has been better than Simons. Just one cost double the price of the other.
No. Simons has been better than Wirtz.
No, he hasn't.
I don't know about that one. I think Simons has been wholeheartedly cheeks, personally.
Simons ain't been better than Wirtz. I'll tell you
Wirtz has done nothing. Wirtz has done nothing. Even Simons
Wirtz has created way more clear-cut chances than Simons has.
That's because you got an assist off a corner.
Honestly,
but I remember Jay. But Jay, I know that stuff don't matter to you. It only matters when it's Bruno Fernandes. Only when it's Bruno Fernandes does it matter. It's fine.
Okay. Listen, look at it like this. Yeah, Xavi Simons versus Brighton. Yeah, is better than any other Wirtz league performance this season. And I don't think he was that great.
Didn't he get dropped for that game?
He's just been better than anything that Wirtz has done.
What? Didn't he get dropped for that game?
He was on the bench.
Fuck.
Bro, you want to talk about being dropped the big game?
This guy came off the bench and you were
£120 million signing in your derby game. Where was your £120 million signing in your derby game? Wirtz got signed at the end of the transfer window. Wirtz had full pre-season and he's still getting dropped 6 games.
That's not the point. Wait, hold on. That's not the point. The point I told you is that you couldn't tell me more clear-cut chances that Simmons has created more than Wirtz.
Bro, listen. Bro,
listen. Name me them. I can't remember.
Bro, listen. I'm not trying to say.
You're talking about the little chip against Leeds through to Porro because that's the only one I remember.
But listen, I'm saying
that corner.
Go on.
If it weren't for that corner.
Listen, you guys, people are trying to. If Simons has been 6.5 out of 10, Wirtz has been 6 out of 10. I'm not even trying to say Simons has been particularly great. But all I'm trying to say is, Wirtz, to me, there's been no Premier League game that Wirtz has played particularly well. At least I've seen Simons play pretty well against West Ham and pretty well against Brighton.
To me about pretty well. This is why I mean one.
But what do you mean, bro? Wirtz has not played pretty well at all.
160 and 1 cost 60. That just say that. Just put it in the bag. Just put the price tag difference in the bag and leave it at that.
Why would I ignore?
I'm happy with that argument.
No, hold on. Why would I ignore?
If you just told me, 1 cost 116, so I ain't hearing it, I'll shut my mouth.
No, I didn't say that. No, you're paraphrasing.
You're telling me that Simmons has been better than Wirtz.
Monts, I never compared Verts 120 versus Simmons 60. What I
Oh, I
said
am.
I'm saying, but you might as well.
no,
do
what I
that.
said
That's the
initially
only leg
was
you have to
I
stand
thought
on this one.
Simmons increased agility might come across better in the Premier League. Then you've been like, okay, Simmons has been trash. I said Simmons has still been
I didn't
slightly
say
better
Simmons
than
has been
Verts
trash.
for
I didn't say
half the
Simmons has been
price.
trash.
And here we
Can't
are.
lie,
now.
you
I
lot,
didn't say
you lot are
Simmons
making me
has been trash.
appreciate
I
Bruno
didn't say that.
Fernandez a little bit more.
There you go, Cass.
I said that. I didn't say that.
Well,
That's a lot.
I think Cherky's played for about 80 minutes. I think I appreciate him more than both of those players. But anyway,
I don't say that for
Yeah.
Monts.
Yeah,
That's
again,
Monts'
availability
long
is
lost
an
love.
ability depth, man. That's what they said for my guy Isak. Availability is ability, bro. Sorry, man.
well, is he fit? By the way, I know he started 2 games. Are we allowed to call him? In fact, 3 games in a row. I think he's started. Are we allowed to now?
Don't believe what you hear.
Simmons is fit.
They're all fit, bro. They're all fit, apart from
Okay,
Cherky.
Yeah, but
Cherky is fit. No, Cherky's fit, bro.
You guys are thinking
Oh, he's
that
just not
I'm
playing.
saying that
He's not playing.
Simmons has been particularly he hasn't. He's been
Simmons
Okay,
hasn't done much.
average.
Bro. He hasn't
yeah,
done.
but Verts.
Like, you couldn't name me 3 clear-cut chances that man has created. You couldn't name me 3.
Okay, potentially, but I couldn't.
Then that's
name
it. Then because Verts has done. That's it. That's
no,
the
but
arguments to make.
Verts that
No
doesn't make
arguments.
sense. No,
Verts has created more than 3 clear-cut
Monts,
chances.
because Monts, what you do
He has to
is
be fair. He has to
Monts,
be
what you
fair.
do
He
is
has. But
you
he's created
know, Monts,
3
you're being
clear-cut
very
chances.
shameless. You're being very shameless.
I'm not being
It's like,
shameless.
it's-
I'm
of
telling
course
you
you are.
facts.
Of course you are.
Facts.
Like, Monts, if you think, right? So, Monts, hold on. Who's older?
I'm telling you the facts. Not what I think. It's not my opinion. This is
No,
facts.
it's you haven't got.
No,
an
we're not
opinion
bringing
here.
age into
Bro,
this,
you
are we?
haven't got an
Fuck it
opinion
now.
here. You're saying the guy that you bought that had full preseason with you that cost twice
full
what our
pre-season
player
had.
cost and has contributed less than our player in the Premier League, and you're arguing with me about it. You're getting down in the mud and you're arguing with me, and from a distance, people can't tell who's who. The mighty Liverpool should not be coming in with expectations of a Premier League transfer record signing, having done nothing in his first 8 games. Not me saying it. All of these things. You've got the Athletic doing articles about, oh my God, why we should let people from the Bundesliga
Taking the arguments
acclimatize.
somewhere else.
That is how
By the-
you're
by the
running
way,
the media now.
they're both the
You're
same
trying to
age.
run
By the way,
this
they're both
you're trying to
the
run
same
this
age.
You're
show
taking the
and
argument
talk to us
somewhere else.
about Verts and this.
Dave.
Bro, Simmons has been better. Simmons,
Jay,
people
you're
think
shadow
Simmons
boxing.
has
Jay, you're
been
shadow
trash.
boxing.
All that's telling me
You're
is
not arguing with anyone.
go on.
You know they're
No,
both
no,
the same
no,
age
no.
as well. You know they're both the same age, right?
No, but they cost different amounts of money. Jay, please.
No,
Jay,
but
keep carry on.
no, but
Jay, keep carry on.
Jay's mentioned age, and I was just trying to
Yeah,
clarify that you
yeah.
do know they're both the same age.
I'm
They're both the same age.
saying Simmons, yeah.
It's like you lot are arguing for the same shit. Like,
No,
I don't get it. There's no cheat.
because my
Simmons-
point here is Simmons didn't have preseason with Tottenham, right? So
Fairs.
he didn't have preseason with Tottenham. He joined literally 2 days before the transfer window. Verts had the whole preseason and he's contributing less. So he's already been dropped for multiple games. If you want to say, okay, Simmons has been dropped, cool. But I'm also going to say Simmons he wasn't straight into the team anyway. So he's playing off the left, he's playing off the middle.
Excuses.
There's no excuses, bro.
Simmons was still playing football. We weren't
I'm not
injured.
making excuses for Simmons. Simmons has been average. Simmons has been very average. I'm sure he will get better. There's no excuses.
Verts has been poor compared to his price tag. And so has Simmons. So has Simmons, but it's just a different.
He hasn't been poor. Like Simmons cost £50 million.
The bottom line is. The bottom line is.
Because the point
you asked me what Verts needs to do. I don't think Verts has been good enough. I've said that's the first thing I started with. Pat said Simmons was cheeks, right? I said, yeah, but not necessarily cheeks. He's been okay. They're both kind of lightweight. They need to get used to things, whatever. But Verts has been better, in my opinion, than Xavi Simmons. This is not to say this is Xavi Simmons' best.
Monts.
You disagree with me. You're allowed to disagree with me.
No, because Verts has been invisible in 8 games. Invisible.
No. See, you say the word invisible. I asked you, can you name me 3 clear-cut chances that Xavi Simmons has created? You can't. You can't name me 3 clear-cut chances created. I can name you more than 4. I can name you 4.
No, but Monts,
if someone has created 4 clear-cut chances for an attacker, does that warrant the word invisible every single game he's played?
No,
yes,
bro. Listen, my
point is that does it warrant the word invisible? If you created clear-cut chances in the game, and your teammates called you invisible, what would you say?
Nah, Monts,
no,
Monts,
how was I invisible?
bro, Monts, this is desperate deflection, yeah? Against
How is
Brighton.
it-
Bro,
Oh.
listen. Bro, listen.
the one we're
Okay,
talking about?
look at it like this, Monts. Simmons has an assist.
That's
So whether you
thanks for
like
that
it or
title.
not, yeah, Simmons has created a goal, right? Verts has not.
Yeah, corner hat.
Okay, so Verts has not created a goal.
And
Simmons
I'm
has
the one
created a goal.
deflecting.
So why are you talking about creating chances when your guy has no assists, but you have three of the best attackers
Your
in
guy
the
got-
league,
he-
in Salah,
again.
Ekitike, and Isak,
Again.
but your 120 million guy can't create an assist?
And what did I say when the first
Interesting.
thing? What was the first thing I said to
Interesting.
you when you asked me?
Say, go.
What was the first thing I said when you asked me?
You're talking about. Can you tell me about three creation? What you're doing here is you're gaslighting, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to.
I told you a fact.
Go on.
And it's
you haven't told me a fact. There's no. The
I
only
have
facts
told
we
you a
have here-
fact.
no,
I have
the
told
only
you a
facts
fact.
here we have here is your guy has no.
Bloody
assists
Simmons
in
hasn't
the
created
league.
3 clear-cut
Look,
chances for
how many
Spurs.
how many big
hasn't.
chances has Verts created? Let's look this up. How many big chances has Verts created?
Go
Big
look it
chances.
up.
I'll have a look. I'll have a look.
No, hold on. Monts, not Verts passed it to a guy and then he took a 35-yard shot and the keeper saved it, and therefore you're recording it as a chance. How many big chances has your 120 million pound playmaker created?
Jay, respect me on that one. Come on now, respect me on that.
No,
one.
I'm going to look this up. You guys, we can move on to the next topic. I'll look this up.
Look out.
Fucking hell, next topic. We've been going for an hour and 20. Jesus Christ.
I'm just waiting. I'm just trying to clarify. By the way, the big chances thing is kind of
By the way,
knackered.
the likes were really bad last time I checked. So people, please make
Well,
sure
according
you
to
are
this, they're not
smashing
even
like
on the
that.
top 3 list, or they've not even created one big chance. Apparently, I haven't
Who
seen
hasn't?
Verts. I haven't seen Xavi Simmons either.
Seeing all sorts of names I could read to you, but not seeing either of them. Fucking all sorts of names.
Yeah, this is bad. This list is bad.
Fucking this.
Kat,
so
what
this
page
is
are you on?
I want
Oh.
football. I'm looking for big chances.
we're
created.
on pay. We're on 90th person so far.
Oh, hurry up, Kaz. Hurry up. This is
So
taking too long.
Simmons has only had 4 matches.
Well,
Started
this is
3.
what happens when you two have mid-offs.
No, bro. Listen. I'm happy. I'm happy with Simmons' start so
Who
far.
Who you telling, us or yourself?
All right,
I'm
if you're just
telling
gonna
both. I'm
take it how you
telling
want.
both.
take it how you want. Take it how you want. I'm just gonna go chance create because it doesn't. I can't find it yet. But it says in terms of chances created,
you can
it's
pass
5.
it 5 yards. You can that one.
Yeah, but it says chance created says 5. That's all I'm gonna say. It just says 5, and he's got an assist out of that. I suppose. I don't know. That could be from
That's
across.
Simmons, yeah.
That's Simmons, yeah.
What's Verts got?
So that's 5 and 1.
I'm
5 and
looking.
1.
Florian Wirtz chances created in. Let me see the total games. In 7 matches and 5 starts, and actually 230 more minutes. If you want to call it that, that's like 2.5 games.
Okay.
He has. It's going to be in this one. He's created 11.
11.
So technically, they go in cheek for cheek.
Yeah,
So
but,
if you double the cheek, you're going to get another cheek. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, but like I said, big chances to me. Listen,
don't know what you would call a big
we've all watched
By the way, if that Verts 11
You
was
could get
1,
one cheek. You
I know
know.
Jay would be all the way on board
What
with
the fuck?
Birmingham
I,
with that.
no, I would say, listen, listen, I get this, Monts. You want to alleviate it, yeah? And I'm saying there's been a lot of number 10s that have been bought this summer, yeah? Obviously, ranging from the Cunhas, the Verts, we can all of them can hold smoke for how they've started, right? Let's see how it plays out, yeah? Because I'm just saying, you're 120 million man.
Smoke, or did I smoke it myself?
I don't know. I'm saying that you're trying to say, like, out of all the number 10s that have been brought in this summer, Verts has arguably performed the worst.
No, Xavi Simmons has performed the worst.
Okay, if that's what you think.
Maybe Cunha's performed the worst. 007 as well.
I think Cunha alone against Arsenal first game of the season is better than anything Verts has done.
Okay.
thank you.
But I can't lie. This is where I'm happy with Cherky as well. Despite the fact he's been out, when he comes back
Oh,
from
he
injury,
ain't done
at least
shit either. No, I'm joking.
Hey, but at least he's got a goal. We can never run the 007 on him.
Like Jay will say Cunha doesn't need any GA to show what he's done. But then he'll live off the one corner that Xavi Simmons has done and nothing else.
No, I didn't.
Apart from the cameo against Brighton and the little chip through that he done against Leeds,
right.
and Pedro Porro sliced wide. But that is the level. I don't really know.
Okay, but Monts, my thing is like your guy. I like Verts, and you're gonna make me slander him because
Slander him all you want, as it doesn't
you're making me slander. I don't want to slander him, but you're
don't be
making
mad at me because Xavi Simons ain't created no clear-cut chances.
Bro, he has created clear-cut chances. Bro, honestly, no offense, yeah. No offense. Your guy, bro, your guy. You know when you're in school, yeah, and the year 10s and the year 10s get invited to play with the year 12s. That's what Verts looks like.
I'm asking the world to say what clear-cut. I asked a simple question, you know. It's not even a mad thing.
No, because Monts, what you're trying to do here is you're trying to use my memory to dissuade your point or not. Bro, we've all watched Verts.
I just want
Monts, it doesn't matter because come the end of the season, you're going to be backtracking on this. You're going to be backtracking on it. I don't need to say anything. You're going to backtrack on these points. You're going to backtrack on these points, Monts. Because all of a sudden, Verts can't suddenly build muscle. He's not suddenly going to get 5 yards faster. He's not suddenly, but all the stuff I'm telling you right now, yeah, you can dissuade the point all you want. It doesn't change the fact that against Brighton,
I asked for 3 and I thought, you know what, 3 clear-cut chances is sad.
Yeah.
Tell me one. I've now dumbed it down to 1.
No, you haven't done anything down, bro. You haven't done anything down.
3, now I've asked for 1.
All like Spurs are asking Xavi Simons to try and create and be the guy. You're asking Verts to just do something. Just pass the ball.
He's created chances. He's created clear-cut chances, though.
Bro, is that right? Is that why you benched him for the Merseyside derby?
I want more than that. I want way more than that.
Chances
Bro, is that why no, you didn't.
You did, Monts, you did just throw an extra word in there, though, that clear cut.
That would be a big. I don't know if that's big chance.
It was chances.
But to be fair, Verts did create a clear cut chance for Salah.
No, Daps, I did say clear cut. From the start, I said clear cut.
Yeah, he's created.
No, the numbers that he gave, though, weren't. The numbers he gave were just chances.
I'm not talking about those numbers. I'm not talking about those. He hasn't created 11 clear cut chances. I'm just saying, Verts has created more clear-cut chances than Xavi Simons. Comfortably.
Well, we've got a poll up at the moment.
No, he hasn't.
We got a poll up. By the way, we got a poll up quickly for the last minute. I need everyone to vote.
Do you see Salah's miss against Chelsea? Do you see Salah's miss against Chelsea?
He created one chance.
You see Frimpong's miss against Atletico? Salah's miss against Atletico?
Premier League, bro. Keep it to the Premier League.
Sounds like Verts has been really good, Monts.
Daps. Not for that price tag. No, he hasn't.
The 100 votes. At the moment, Jay's winning the vote on the poll. I said, who won the argument, Monts or Jay? And Jay's on 62% at the moment.
Love that. I've always loved it. I've always loved the Tuesday crowd.
As I said, Verts cost 116 million. So we'd rather let's just go with that instead. The price has doubled, so this shouldn't be a thing. I agree with that. That's what I agree with. If you just said that from the start, this argument would have
Jay's on the landslide at the moment. Jay's actually, it's funny. It's like Xavi Simons and what's it called? The debate with Verts. Big chance created as double. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Let's.
Once you're on 35% winning the vote, and Jay's on 65% now.
Listen, hold on, Liverpool fans, really genuinely, yeah. Let's be honest here, right? Does Verts even? Who Liverpool got this weekend?
Man United.
Wait. You got Aston Villa who's just come back on form now.
Oh, listen, I'm ready for. Is Verts gonna start?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Like, Monts, unfortunately, in your argument, you were mentioning about someone being benched before. You made a big deal of the fact that Simons got benched.
No. McAllister needs to be benched, but McAllister might start instead.
Yeah, Gravenberch might be injured, isn't it?
I got luxury.
Guys, I'm not trying to say Xavi Simons.
Oh, you've got the luxury of playing Man United as well.
Average, but Verts has been average to.
I don't know if it's luxury. It might be.
Bro, you're so lost in
that's me on Sunday.
Bro, I'm telling you, it is a luxury, bro. Stop doubting yourself. I'm telling you, bro. I did this.
You was doubting. You're acting like you weren't doubting yourself through the game. So if you were doubting yourself, how can you tell me not to doubt?
Because
you were doubting yourself as well.
Because firstly, I wasn't champions. Yeah. Secondly, I'm trying to help you and tell you don't need to worry, bro. All that worry I had for fuck all. Bro, just don't worry. Don't worry.
You know, man, you are mad bookie, though, man. You man are mad weird. Yeah, just a weird team.
Hey, Monts, I have to ask you, do you remember what some of you guys might be a little bit younger, but do you remember when we did like the millennium and like the clock countdown and everyone was really worried Yeah,
Yeah.
about like when it hits 0. I want to know when Verts hits 0-1-0 because we never really
Are we still
007,
talking about that?
008. Once we get to 0-1-0, what happens then on the clock and timer of pure agenda? Does it reset? I'm just asking 0-1-0. I've never even said it like that before.
Or is it first to 100?
Yeah, yo, I'm just like 0-1-1, 0-1-2, 0-1-3. I'm just Monts, at a certain point, when do we have an intervention for your record Premier League transfer and then say
Spoken about already.
Can we reset the timer?
I've already
Can we just reset it every time he hits
What are you saying? Season 1, season 2, season 3, that kind of.
Yeah, absolutely. Like 009 season 1. Now we're on season 2.
We've spoken about Verts already in the meetings. We've done it already.
Okay, cool.
And it's not even got to that yet. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm saying, bro. It's coming like an American 0800 number. Come on, man. What are we doing here, man?
Yeah,
Respect
Jay,
my
I'll be
player.
real. Jay, the slander thing don't really work as on. I need a bit more fire on that one.
I'm not the guy. Like
You're not
you've
really
been to America,
the
you've been
same,
to Ohio, you've seen those numbers 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. You know those numbers, man. That's what we're getting to. Getting those mad area codes.
We'll see, man. Just let Xavi Simons do something, man. I need a clear-cut chance in it, and then we can have a conversation.
No, Monts knows. Monts knows plus 3-3. That's all he knows. Anyways,
it's all good, man. It's all good.
Boom. Anyways, people, I'm gonna go talk about what Turkey posted about Man United.
That's it, Babe Station.
That's crazy. Babe
That's where we end it.
Yeah, you opened up
We're gonna
with
transition.
these phone numbers. You opened up a whole new ball game, bro.
We're gonna transition over to the next stream. Play next video, people. Peace.